Welcome to JACARANDA Television, all the way from, from Africa. We are welcoming you back for tonight's live stream. The day was quite long. It was quite wonderful. Though it was very quite hot as usual. Been traveling around in the farm, though it's quite dry. Then we're chasing the birds. We're chasing the birds. But they have become a nuisance, the birds. Those birds are quite a nuisance in the village. But we are doing our best to solve the situation. It has been very worse. Yep. We're very tired chasing those birds. The whole day. It was not easy. We had to find the means. You cannot even suspect them. They have been destroying, eating the chickens. Yeah. I've been eating the chickens, wiping out the cages. But we have no choice. We hardly suspected them. But they are still invading us. The people are meeting us. People are having meetings. How to protect their chickens. So it was very hard for us to try and chase those birds. They are eating our chickens across the village. You can watch my videos. They are the type of the eagles. They have been eating the chickens, so it was so hard for us to contain them because they are protected. They are quite protected. So the day in the village was quite tough. Trying to chase those birds that you watch in my videos. They are the type of the black eagle. It never used to eat the chickens, but now they are coming in mass, sweeping the whole cages. So it's not easy to contain them. So we are welcoming you to live chat in Jacaranda Television, and today is about how people communicate, the communication gadgets, things like televisions, radios, phones. Today that is, I want us to talk about those things, how people use, what kind of gadgets they use to communicate or to receive informations across the deserts. So welcome to our live chat. Kindly tell us the country that you are watching us from. We are from Kenya, 300 kilometers north of Nairobi. We neighbor Uganda and Tanzania. So welcome. Welcome again. Wait to us where you are. Let me put this so that you can see it clearly. From the desert village. Across 7,000 miles from the Washington DC, that is where we are located. We are in south of Ethiopia, southwest of southern Sudan. The equator line passes. So welcome. See, we try to adjust the lights. So that perhaps you can see me clearly from this desert village of ours. As I've been saying, the day was tough because we're chasing the birds. And we cannot finish the birds. Yeah. So welcome. Welcome once again to Jacaranda Television for tonight's episode. And we are we want to show you the kind of the radios we use and the kind of the phones that we use in the desert village. I'll show you one of the favorite radios. See, because of the way it is kept. See, usually fall. These are the radios that we use. for communication. Every homestead has this type of a radio. And of course, there are so many radios that are used in the desert village. I've carried them so that these are the kind of the radios that people asking the types of the radios that we use to get communication. It has, you can see when the antenna, these are the antenna that is used. I'll also show you this radio uses the batteries because there's no electricity. These are the kind of the batteries that we use. Or because in the desert village there is no electricity. What they receive in the broadcast, we have many, every tribe has a station, then we have the main stations that use the international language like English and the common language Swahili. It has, these are the wire for adapter. Hi, Diary of a Future Kid. Thank you so much for joining us. The radio have an adapter, but it has no use since there is no electricity. This one is quite heavy, but the reason this radio is loud, if you can see here clearly here, this is an alarm here. It is used for alarm so that the people use it when they are waking up to sleep, when they are waking up in the morning. The other one, it is this. Advantage of this, it has a Bluetooth. This radio has a Bluetooth. Long time Sanatani, long time. Today we are talking about the radios that are used in the desert village of Africa. And we have just joined us. Thank you so much. This one, I think it fell. The owner kept it. I'm verifying it was Sanatani. This, when they go to graze, they usually carry this radio. And the advantage of this radio, it has a Bluetooth. But this one fell from the tree. I think he was eating the fruits, the owner. And the radio just chuck off. So these are the kinds of the radio use. And I know you have just joined us, but the main one, I know you are shocked, but this is the desert village, 300 kilometers north of Nairobi. See the kind of the radio. And this kind of a radio, it is only for parents. No kid is allowed to touch this radio. It is protected like the PIN of an account. This one specifically is for news, which are read at 7 p.m. and 9 p.m. They also put a wire here, you see here. And they put in the top of the roof. See, Sanatani, how are you? Let me show you the battery that we use. This radio use this kind of batteries, and when it gets hot, they bite with their mouth like this in the middle, and they put in the top of the roofs, so that when it dries, they believe it will add some extra energy. This battery. Are you wondering what type of phones people in the village use? I will show you. The common phone, like this one, I think it also fell. The most common phones, it is like this, but this one also fell. You know how to connect. Let me connect the way it was. But these are the type of the phone they use. Let me show you. I also have one. The most common phone used is this one. And the reason they love this phone is because it has two lines. See, you see the phone that is used in the village? These are the phones we use. I don't know the make, but what they value most in this phone, one, it has a radio. You also understand, especially if you come from Asia, China, India, you understand this. It has a radio. I think I can show it. It has a radio. But what they love most about this phone, you can see, it has a torch. This torch is very important. For one, they can wake up at night. If hyenas come around, you can reach this phone very easily and switch on to the cow sheds. That's why it is very, very important in the desert village. I'll show you another thing, the weapon. In my next vlog, I'll try and bring something like called rungu. But the most common weapon used by men, I will show you. This one. You see, this is a sword, which almost every man carries around. This one. Let me see whether it can come out. You see, in every homestead, there is this weapon. It symbolizes authority. It symbolizes the protection, security. You see how it looks? You see? It's made of skin. You see? It is made of animal skin on this side. Then it is sharp. You see the both sides? So that when it pierces you, it cuts both sides. And it is put in this cover. You see? it has a holder, because they when they carry it, they place here, right here on the thighs. I don't know whether you can see. This is where the cover is here. Then it is held like this. So thank you so much for joining us tonight. It is heading to 9. Take another. But guys, I did show you. So thank you so much for joining us. If you are new, kindly subscribe to us. We also have our sister channel. It's called the Desert Channel Explorers. If you have subscribed, thank you so much. If you have not, kindly subscribe for us. Then you put it back like this. You see how it is put back like this. This thing is very old, so even returning it, it's quite hard. They usually put oil here, like the way you put oil on a car. You return it like this. Then you press on the floor. Like that. As simple as that. But tomorrow in the next, I'll try to look for those. There are some, they are called rungus. I'll try and look for them. Bring them here. Someone else said that I should also bring a Maasai. Definitely, I will look for one. Though they are very secretive. They don't love interacting mostly with other people. It is their culture. But I will try and look for them. Let me see whether I find some. So kindly visit. I'm going to look for something else I can show you, and I will bring it. Just excuse me for some minutes, and I will come back. Kindly. Sorry for waiting. Uh, just someone has did tell me to bring this is the one that is used by women. This one, this is the most used bag in the desert village. It is called chondo. This one. It carries so many things. I told you I will bring the food. You can use it. You also use it as a table. You see? This is the type of food eaten in Africa. This one. If you ever visited Africa, this is the type of the food. It is a mixture of maize, beans, and pumpkin leaves. They cook like this. Maize, you boil maize and beans combined. Then you do like this. And those maize that cooks it is carried like this way. This one carries it. It's back. So for women use it. Women cook this kind of food. So you have seen the bag that is used by women. They make it by themselves. They use natural materials to cook to make they use the bananas leaves and the slice of leaves to make this kind of bag. You can see the threads, how it passes upwards like this. Yes. The meal is very sweet. It's called very. So I think for tonight you have enjoyed our conversation about simple life that people live in Africa. If you have not subscribed, kindly subscribe for us Visit the Desert Channel, Desert Channel Explorers. Subscribe for us. We are almost to 1,000 subscribers. Desert Channel Explorers is almost to 1,000. We are less than 50 subscribers to go. Tell your friends and your friends' friends to subscribe for us, so that at least as the first YouTuber in the Desert Channel, I can be very proud. The YouTube is unheard of because, as I did show you, not many people own smartphones. I did show you the types of the phones to use. Once I go on taking the meal, subscribe to Jacaranda Television, subscribe for Desert Channel Explorers. And by doing that, you'll make someone very proud from the desert village of Africa. I'm the first YouTuber. Even most of them don't know what is a YouTube, but I decided to be the pioneer. It's good that we start an example. Tell us where you are. The meal is quite very sweet. Welcome to our channel from the desert village of Africa. We are showing you about simple things that the people of Africa use. So thank you so much for joining us tonight. I hope we meet tomorrow and share more. So thank you for watching it tonight. Thank you for subscribing for us. Thank you for supporting us. We are talking about the gadgets, the communication system that people use. We are not lucky. Before I sign out, I told you these are the kind of the radio we use. The radio of using batteries. Another type of a radio, like this. I'm looking for types of the phone we use are like this. And these phones are very funny. Phones, they even folding. The types of the phones that we use in the desert village. one cannot even connect to the phone. These phones are very funny that people use in the village of Africa. This one fell. I'm very fine. It's an attorney. I just try to prepare diary for future kid. I've seen these ones keep on falling. You know, they use sellotape. Just like this. Keep them back. Like this. It's broken. See? It will be coming later on. Thank you so much.